everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise. Hey! So anyway, welcome if you're new. We have such a great community here. So one of our community members or subscribers, Claire, she wants to know if Trump will face due justice with his properties in Scotland. And I think he has some in Ireland too. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll focus into Scotland. And if it looks like there's more, then maybe I'll look at Ireland too. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use Kipper and so I can get, more details. But also I think I will read on Ireland. So this first one will be devoted to, I think it's Turnberry in Scotland, but regardless of the name of his resort or if there's more than one, let's just stick with Scotland first. How's it going to go for him with his properties in, I'm going to do a 9 box first. His properties in Scotland. Will he face justice? How's it going to go? Will he get to keep them? Will they be seized? Will his assets be seized? Will he have to sell them and pay fines? How's it going to go for him? Or for Trump Properties, I guess it's probably Trump International. Whatever it's called. Right there. Well, he's had strategy in place for a long time. Or maybe they have. Let's just keep going. Now here's foreign. Well, but this could also be, it's all about foreign cultures, but it could also be about his vision. Okay, payment there. Oh, this isn't good here to have poverty. Let me move these up a little bit. Yeah, this isn't good. Oh, and then here there's some examination of this could be it's probably not the IRS. It definitely isn't the IRS over there, but it would be some form of taxation, I think. This could be someone examining. There could be complaints, and there's an examination. Courtship, okay. I think I will keep going. Oh, here we are with his properties, his assets. And then here are the rules and regulations. Yeah. There is some kind of leveling. That's weird. Okay, some kind of change with money. And here's the last card. This pretty much spells it all out right here. So let's start here first with this would be I think his foreign assets. Foreign assets come under scrutiny. There are laws. There's a process. There are regulations, of course. And I can't say that it's stable because of this coffin card down here and because there's change that happens that causes a painful loss for him. Because remember, my first intention was to, find out how is this going to go for him. This is a painful ending and loss. And his ability to earn is cut off, it looks like. That's interesting. I wonder how, well, I imagine it has to do with all of the problems that he's encountered with them because of that might have to do with money laundering, because we do have the money cards touching all of this foreign, whatever it is, it's something that's been going on for quite some time. And the powers that be in Scotland are, they've been working on it for quite some time, and it could take a couple of years for it to come through. But there's, I think, some taxation that needs to be paid, and that will take it. It could be that his assets are seized in order to pay his taxes, because there's something leaving him broke here. The way he's affected is through this examination of the way the money's been spent or not been paid, you know, taxes that haven't been paid, and then he suffers a painful loss. That's interesting. It looks like there's a lot of meetings and, you know, about this. Once this investigation, or maybe it's already underway, maybe it already has been underway. This is a card of developing plans, though, so maybe it hasn't, and it will in the future. But there's lots of meetings and talk and teamwork about it. This is also a card of negotiation. So you know what? I don't think this is about him. I think that there is already a strategy in place due to the rules and regulations about the, you know, this could be like a homeland card. And, you know, he does have a lot of Scottish and Irish in him. But I'm thinking that there's a strategy of the homeland, which is, you know, property taxes, I would imagine, some form of taxation. And he hasn't been, you know, he's kind of leveled himself off. Hasn't been paying that. And that's what's being examined. And then same thing with this, you know, if we just go with this V right down here, all of these cards on the angle come down to this, you know, adjudication card, which is all about someone investigating him. And it is the rules that are in place in Scotland. So it's going to take some time, but it looks to me like there's loyalty to the plan that's being developed. I don't know that he would have a successful outcome with this, because, you know, this can be a successful outcome card, but it doesn't bode well to me when we've got the bad health card next to it and the poverty card right below it. So it tells me that his risky way of handling all of his businesses will, it looks like there's going to be a problem there, because to have the coffin, you know, this is often my answer card right here, you know, the last one, lower right hand corner, and to have the coffin, it's an ending, it's a loss. You know, it's something he can say goodbye to. And what can he say goodbye to? Well, his assets in Scotland, because those are the cards here. So that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, and to have the poverty card, it's just, well, oh, I know what this is. They're investigating how he plays like he doesn't have the money, or that the property. So the same thing that he's doing in the USA and has done about devaluating the property when he wants, and, you know, reevaluating it and making it higher when he wants. All of those risky ploys is going to bite him in the butt. That's what this is. That's what this is all about. He's doing the same thing in Scotland that he's done in the USA, and that's what's going to get him. And they might use, you know, who knows, they might look at what's coming through from Tish James. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. So his vision and his big picture is hemmed in by the rules and regulations of the homeland of Scotland. And there's going to be a painful loss for him because of his risky ways. So, yeah. Okay. So let me focus in on Ireland. Hold on, let me get these cards mixed up really well. Clear Scotland out and bring in Ireland. Wish I could do some accents, but I'm not good at it. In Scottish, I just think of, sometimes when I think of him, I think of the word idiot. But let's go to Ireland. How's it going to go for his properties in Ireland? Will he get to keep them? Sell them? What? What's the deal in Ireland with Trump International Properties, resorts, whatever? Ireland. Okay. Again with the negotiations, this is so interesting, around him acting like he doesn't have the money. Wow, the way it's affecting him is, I mean, this is like getting the Tower card. Ah, wow. He's helpless in the situation. This is not good. Oh, right in the center we have the coffin. When it comes to the risks that he's taken and his ability to earn, he's not going to be able to earn anything. There's some devaluation going on here with his properties there. And that's been going on for quite some time. Even his family isn't going to do well with that one. If I keep going, yeah, again with the foreign and the restrictions. Yeah, wow, interesting. And the karma there, wow. Okay, so this one in here, he is way down at the bottom. And this would be any loyalty that he has in his life in Ireland. Ireland looks worse than Scotland, doesn't it? But both had the coffin card. You saw me shuffle. Coffin card up to the foreign lands, foreign people. His ability to negotiate with them is going poorly and has gone poorly, has left him feeling helpless. He's definitely restricted. And this is a card of major problems here. The demands upon him probably to pay his taxes. These two cards here remind me of a tax bill. Or it could be to get the hell out, something like that. Eviction of Trump, properties. Here he is, and the coffin card is knighting to him, and it's hanging over him. And the despair card. So he's, yeah, man, no wonder he likes the Saudis and Putin and all of that, because his homelands, if you could consider him having Scottish and Irish heritage, this is terrible for his ancestry. They don't like him at all. They probably feel the same way about him as the state of New York does, I imagine. Wow. What is sneaking up behind him and his whole family, his whole inner circle, whether they're loyal or whether they're, well, this is more partnerships, I mean, partnerships can be loyal. This would be his business partnerships and his ability to stay connected with his inner circle. I think that train is, left the station and it's headed towards, hey, did you pay your tax bills? And all this is coming up behind him. Doesn't have any control there. And all he can do is look towards the past as to what has he done wrong, right? And it's all right here. He hasn't paid his damn bills. It's the same thing as always. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why would I be surprised? I'm not. The cards at night to him, besides the coffin, besides the painful loss and resignation of any good coming through, we have the courtship card bringing the possibility for negotiations, but the negotiations are ruined because of all of these cards around, touching the corners here, right? Despair, we've got, this is just, it's like the Nine of Swords. You just can't go to sleep. Insomnia, it's not good. And then to have the message of concern card, it's like sad news, a tax bill, an actual tax bill, or some other documents that preclude him from having success, because the success card or the wealth card that could bring in any financial success for him, that's all messed up with his karma, restrictions, his pessimism, his, it's like having the Tower here. And the poverty card, this card is ruined here. The wealth is not happening because of all of these cards around. And all of that is weighing down on his family as well. So they won't inherit anything there either, I wouldn't think. So, yeah, wow. Especially with the imprisonment card, which in this case it would be restriction. That's knighting down to his, inner circle, family circle. So any business partnerships he may have received money from, they're not getting it, of course. Family, neither. Yeah, doesn't look good. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you, Claire, for the great question. And hope you guys are doing well. Sending you big hugs as always. Take good care. Bye.